All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fab is in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the house with the Shirogorov f95 here with me for a review. And yeah, you know, we're gonna analyze the look, the sound, and the feel of this bad boy. But don't ever think to forget to like the video. Absolutely don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you are in a good mood, why not? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts about this newest iteration of this very popular model, which of course comes with the classic Shirogorov black box. You get your knife right over here, microfiber cloth of course, and certificate of authenticity, and a little bit of silica gel bag. And of course you get this gorgeous titanium frame lock from Shirogorov with a little bit less than 4 inches long cutting edge and a little bit less than 5 inches for the handle, for a 8.75 overall inches for the overall length. A couple options I want to show you just to compare the size. You get Benchmade bug out and mini bug out right over there. Spyderco Paramilitary 2 and Para 3 are gonna be in the picture right over here to show you that, yeah, this is a full-size knife. Spyderco Paramilitary 2 is not a small one, but still. Like, for example, it's not even small, like the large Sebenza 21 and the small, of course, up here from Chris Reeve Knives, but still, we are smaller than the Shirogorov, of course. A couple options here I want to show you from Holt Blade Works. Up here you have the Morpheus, and down here the Spectre V4. And gorgeous knives, gorgeous milling, but still smaller than the Shiro right there. What can I show you? Yeah, just a couple more right here, guys. Bear with me. I want to show you this Brian Nadeau Void XL and F. Custom, and this Peña Apache also, to give you a wider perspective. I mean, yeah, this is the same size, but just I want to show you the F5 because I'm in love. I'm still in love with this guy, one of my favorite Shiro ever, and the Neon NL right up there, both custom division. You know, just a quick comparison. That's it, guys. Actually, look at this. I'm gonna show you another Russian one because we are in Russia right here. And this is the Kultrotec Svarn 3 in the house, which is a gorgeous washers, guys. It's insane. Anyways, we are here to chat about this Shirogorov f95, which is the latest iteration of the popular f95 model, f95, because the blade is 95 millimeters long, which is a little bit shy than 4 inches, and it's a titanium frame lock made in Russia. This is gonna be around 1050 if you can find one, because at the moment it's sold out. It's gonna be restocked, so don't panic. It's gonna come back. This is a truly amazing one. F95 is one of my favorite models for the production and the custom division, of course, but the previous one had a little bit, I mean, this is better. This is improved, like no questions whatsoever. You can see, like, for example, the outside, check the detail. This crazy fine milling going on in these two areas, show side and lock lock side as well, and you get the clip with the same fine milling, and the lock bar cut out is even milled. Check that out, crazy. So you get that, you get some nicely rounded edges, and check the transition from rounded to flat, and then thickens out on the edge, on the outside of the area where the screw is, the body screw is, kind of like a little bit, where is it? Like over here, you see in Sebenza, you see just thickens out to add, to have a little bit more meat on the outside, to increase the rigidity, the overall, for the overall structure. So very neat detail. And then of course check the rounded off edges are spectacularly done. This is the inner chamfering. Look at that, nicely extensive, and widens up here right before the backspacer. Of course, you get some internal skeletonization to reduce the weight. Very, very good. This is like a 3-bear model, of course, because you get the steel, you get the MRBS, and you get the milling on the inside. So pretty cool. Of course, classic look for the Shirogorov. I mean, to me, it's unmistakable Shirogorov lines. And then you get, I mean, come on, guys. This finger groove here is perfection. Feels great in the hand. We're going to check it in a second. But let's check the backspacer. Yeah, because titanium 3D milled backspacer. Starting from here, it's like keyed in. When you disassemble this guy, it's just gonna fall in place and easy to put back together. Lanyard hole, lanyard loop integrated into it. So it's just coming up to this point. Look at this detail, guys. By the way, the engineering, and check the fine milling right inside where you're gonna put the lanyard. It's just gorgeous. So the backspacer comes up right there to protect the tip of the blade, beautifully centered. There's no way you can touch it. It's amazing. That's how you do a backspacer right there. Check it out. So pretty good. Titanium, fantastic addition to this F95 You have, of course, the classic Shirogorov construction, Pac-Man kind of slotted pivot, and same thing goes for the handle screw. You can also check my video if you want to see how this guy is milled on the inside, or if you want to know how to maintain and disassemble and clean up and take it apart and just bring some love to your knife. But it's pretty straightforward. Get a set of tweezer, a set of patience, you're gonna be good to go. Check out the pocket clip, hidden hardware screwed in from the outside, beautifully milled, absolutely fantastic. Only thing is a little bit stiff. Its spring tension is strong on this one, but it's gonna be securely clamped into your pocket. So it's a good thing, but that's probably my only nitpick on this one, just a little bit less tension on the clip. That is it. I would add like a non-spinning pivot, but that's reserved up to this point to custom division, and just one Hattie show exclusive for TKI, but anything else is just like spectacularly done. Like I was saying, this clip, it's not reversible, tip-up carry only, kind of like deep pocket carry. It's gonna be showing this much of your knife, and it cannot just mount it on the show side. It's just gonna live on the lock side. And then, guys, you get this blade with this jimping, F3 and S jimping, neon NL jimping, for example, which is not really functional. I mean, it's gorgeous to look at, but it's not really functional. Of course, it reminds, has the same motif of the geared backspacer, but there's not much bite into it. It's just gorgeous to look at. Very, very tiny chamfer, only around the jimping. Nothing going on over here. And then you see the blade just drops. You have a little big belly, like probably 60%, and a little bit of straight edge. Sharpening choil, classic. You see it protrudes a little bit, so it's going to be easy to sharpen. Nice plunge grind, Shirogorov classic. There's no logo, of course, over here. You have the logo here, and you just get M390 still laser etched on the back. Pretty sterile looking stone-washed blade. Flats have been widened a little bit. You have a flat grind, stone washed blade, very thin behind the edge, guys. This thing is a laser, 4mm stock blade. It's fantastic. I mean, just a little detail on the flipper tab are fantastically done. Jimping, chamfering, it's spectacular. It's just gorgeous. Really, really cool blade. Hand grind, flat main bevel, very tiny micro bevel to attest the thinness behind the edge of this beauty. This sound, it's a thwack and a clink and thwack. It's a gorgeous sound, and it's very recognizable, at least to my ears. I can say that's a Shiro for sure. I love this sound. Let's check the weight, because this is a full-size knife. It has some milling pocket, but they added the backspacer. So let's check the weight. Yeah, a little bit over 5 ounces, 5.03. Not too bad considered like what you have in hand. It's great because, you know, there's no hotspot whatsoever. Fantastic grip, zero sharp edges. Access to the lock bar is they should do like a manual on how to access the lock bar, like beautifully rounded off area right over here to slide your thumb, and boom, like this area is for your thumb to land, push the bar away and just close the knife. It's amazing. It's a pleasure to disengage the lock bar on a Shiro. I love it. It's one of the best areas designed by Shiro, at least in my opinion. Easy to choke up, easy to reverse grip. It's gonna feel great in the hand, but the addition of the backspacer is gonna add some crazy rigidity to the overall structure, which right now I'm tempted to go out and batoning and shoot a video for you guys, like trying to abuse this fella, because really feels like you can really abuse this thing. It feels so solid that is crazy. I don't know if it's just the backspacer, but the feel you get in the hand is just like, it's something. Of course, it's smooth, so it might be slippery, but it's the shape. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's gonna be locked in your hand, and you have that feeling of like a really robust, solid, and reliable knife, which has a crazy fit and finish. Just, I mean, spectacular in the Shirogorov tradition. Nothing is out of place. No lock stick, no blade, no lock rock, no finger sore. Flipper tab is designed like to perfection. You can do light switch. You can do a push button. The detent is strong. This guy is running on multi-row bearing system, as you can see from the logo right over there, and it's just simply flying like a rocket. Disengage the lock bar, gliding smooth. It's a pleasure. This still has to break in, but it's a gorgeous feeling, like strong detent, guys. This reminds me of the F95 antique detent. It's very, very similar. Not the sound, but the force needed to deploy the blade is very, very close to that grail of the F95 antique. Pretty cool. This guy also introduces a detent ball ramp, which is maybe visible from this angle right over here. I don't know if you can see. It's right there. It's right at the corner of the tang of the blade. Maybe. Yeah, maybe here we can see. Yeah, look at that. You see? It's right there. So you get without tearing down anything, right there, you see? Very smooth transition now. It's like a nice departure from the old F95R. Nice backspacer. You got the detent ball ramp, new jimpings, blade flats changed, some very fine milling going on, nicely redesigned edges. It's a home run. One of the best production Shirogorovs that I have ever tried, and there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.